everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing my eyebrow routine for you guys. So just a little background about my eyebrows. My eyebrows are naturally way more lighter than these, but I actually use the 1000 hour eyelash and eyebrow dye in dark brown just to match my hair because I have dyed my hair a darker brown closer to black. So what I normally do if I want a natural brow is I'll take my Too Faced chocolate bar palette, and I will use the darkest brown in there. I think it's Triple Fudge. I think that's the name of it, but basically the darkest brown. And I will take this Real Techniques corner brush and just lightly fill them in and then carve them out with the NYX Full Coverage Concealer in Porcelain. And so, yeah, Porcelain CJ01. So, if I also want a more full coverage brow, or a more sleek brow, a little bit more full glam brow, what I'll do is I'll take the NYX Tame and Frame eyebrow pomade in Espresso, and I will use that. So what I do is I grab some of my brush. Now bear in mind this formula kind of clumps up, so there's like little clumps. So what I do is I'll take the lid and I'll kind of just wipe my brush off a little bit just to make it more smooth and get all the bumps off the brush. And then what I do is I start with drawing a line under my brow and then kind of filling upwards and then drawing a line on the top just to help, you know, kind of shape them more. So what I do is I start here and I draw a line underneath, kind of start to fill them in just a little bit, just so I can kind of get a generic shape. Now I can be quite messy when it comes to my brows, so I normally just kind of go for it and then I will just clean it up with concealer. So that's it, and I've kind of gotten to a stage where I'm actually quite quick with my eyebrows. So that, sometimes I do get darker patches, as you can see right here is a bit darker, so I just take my spoolie and I just kind of brush through my eyebrows just to kind of distribute everything evenly. So what I use to set my brows, I have two tinted brow gels, one from NYX and one from Australis. So this one is the Tint My Brow Australis Brow Tint in dark brown, and this one has more of a smaller brush, and which can be really good, but I find it gets a little bit more messy. And then the NYX mascara, the Tinted Brow Mascara in Espresso, the same colour as my pomade, and this one has a bigger brush, and I find it's more easy to kind of tint my brows. So this is probably the one I'm going to be going with today. So what I do is, again, is I hop back into my brow pomade, just put a little bit on the back of my hand to kind of wipe some off, and then I will start underlining my brow. And ever since I kind of dyed my brows, I've found that it's way easier and it's a way faster process when I actually fill in my eyebrows than when it was when my hairs were lighter. So just kind of clean up around the edges. There we go. So these are my eyebrows and they're relatively put together. Then I'm going to be taking my NYX brow gel and just quickly running through my brows. And what this is really good is it kind of makes my brush hairs like hard, so they really do stay in place. And just apply some to this eyebrow. There we go. And then what I do is I grab my NYX Full Coverage Concealer So I'll just quickly put my pomade back. I'll grab my NYX Full Coverage Concealer, just grab a little bit on my brush, and just kind of go around my brows where I need to clean them up. And I do this kind of messily because my aim is just to make sure that I've gotten any excess brow gel or pomade off around under my brows. And then I sometimes just blend it out with my fingers. And then what I'll do is I'll just go and do my routine. So I'm the type of person who I will always do my brows first. You know, sometimes I do a really good job and I don't need as much concealer to correct. It's mainly just to kind of shape out my brows, instead of like trying to make them thinner, or if I've gone too bold. I just kind of warm it up and blend it out with my finger. And these are my brows.